The most outrageous from r/whitepeople Twitter. The black Minnesota cop who got scared and killed a white woman got 57 months in prison. The white Minnesota cop who got scared and killed a black man got 16 months in prison. Even behind the thin blue line, systemic racism is as clear as black and white. #Kim Potter #Dante Wright. I thought I liked seeing movies, but turns out I like eating candy in a dark room where it's illegal to talk to me. This is the type of stuff you say when your name starts with a P and ends with Deho. Tucker says AOC is not a woman of color and calls her rich entitled white lady. Alex Jones whines that the US is dead because Sandy Hook parents won their defamation suit against him. What's really dead are the 20 little angels, most of whom would be just 15 today, and 6 teachers, whose killings he said were a giant hoax. May he be sued for every penny. Millennials are so helpless they're taking adulting classes to learn how to do things like sew a button. We figured taking a class was more polite than bombarding our kids and grandkids with mundane questions like, how do I delete my emails, my computer is so slow, or, what's a GIF? Love how the Gov think that young people become anti-capitalist because of teachers, the curriculum, and not because we can't afford to buy a house. We're competing with 200 other people for a job at Tesco, and we have increasing access to info that shows us what the rich actually do. Unsociable people, simply pop your coat on before answering your front door. If it's someone you don't want to see, you can say you are on your way out. In the unlikely event it's someone you do want to see, you can simply say you've just arrived home. I once taught an 8 a.m. college class. So many grandparents died that semester. I then moved my class to 3 p.m. No more deaths. And that, my friends, is how I save lives. Yesterday I explained something so bleak to my therapist she asked me if we could pause for a minute so she could think about it. I'm getting close to winning therapy, I can feel it in my bones. Folks who don't give you a recipe because it's a family secret are very odd. First of all, it's not like your family is living off these cinnamon rolls, and secondly, you've told me you cheat on your wife before, so like, is it frickin' clove or not? I identify as non-binary. Yes folks, this is from a member of Congress, who we pay $174K yearly salary, and not from a teenage girl texting with her friends. My dad is in Peru having a meltdown over alpacas. This was the absolute softest and most huggable animal ever. It is an alpaca. I just couldn't stop hugging it and kissing it and putting my face on its thick soft wool. Its wool was so soft on my face it kept me laughing. That was the softest ever. It's been like 12 years now and I'm still haunted by the straight lady who asked me, when lesbians have sex, how do they decide when they're done? Abortion on the floor of the Florida House. Representative Dana C., District 84, Republican, for Pierce, argues that because she had an abortion and she feels shame about it, that other women should not have that same option. I cannot follow the logic. Give money to a poor person and they spend it on goods to promote the economy. Give money to a rich person and they stash it in an overseas bank account. So why are government benefits for poor people called handouts but trillions for the rich called a stimulus? Have we checked all food to see if exploding them makes them into something better, or did we just stop with corn? So apparently job candidates sending a thank you note isn't a thing anymore? Candidates, pro tip. Send a thank you note. This is power trip stuff right here. Employers, pro tip. Stop expecting candidates to perform an entire circus for you. You already got an application package that took days or maybe weeks to create, plus interview time. Give them the job, or don't. People are busy. Folks, I'm tired of washing my hands before surgery, so I'm not going to do it any longer. If you get an infection, it's not my problem. Cops be like, I can't be racist, my wife's eye is black. Let's pay Congress minimum wage, and see how long it takes them to raise it. Ever notice that most people do not find God when they are happy? It's because the psychological tactics of religion work best on an emotional and vulnerable mind. When people are at their lowest, they seek something to fill the void. Religion is the best predator. My coworker told me he got banned from a bar when he lived in North Dakota back in 1973 and didn't try going back to it for 30 years, but he finally did, and the moment he stepped in someone yelled, "Get the hell out of here, Dennis," and that's probably my favorite story ever. Me. How do I do my taxes? Public school. Shut the frick up and square dance. Asked my 6-year-old what she wanted for dinner and she said, not a burned quesadilla, because in the summer of 2019 I overcooked one side of her quesadilla. Some of you have never closed a restaurant, joined a house party late, drank an entire bottle of tequila, skipped sleep, went in drunk to open and then got mad at whoever closed. And for the love of God it shows. That's it for now. If you have made it here, please don't forget to subscribe. You deserve it.